Yomimon Masters in training. I have another battle here for you, but this one is going to be a no frills battle, so none of that letting you know what Pokemon's fainted or alive, but just a battle with commentary on how it went. So if you're looking at it, you don't see my name, Chaz, at all, because it was a battle against Noland, the Battle Factory Master at the PAX Pokemon League. And what happened was that we got a team of 6 and we had to choose 3, and whoever bested them got the badge. So I saw his team and I was really worried about the Scolipede, so that's why I chose Reuniclus and Mawile, and I just threw oh gosh, well, I'm gonna forget your name, but that's not important because you're not gonna see him in the battle anyway. But I lead with my Reuniclus and he leads with a Scolipede, and I'm like, well, you're gonna protect, right, to get the speed boost? And he's like, no, I'm just gonna Mega Horn you. And I'm all like, what? No, you should have seen my face. I was like, no. Like, I put on my inner Kevin Hart and I was like, no. No. Like, I just, I wasn't about that life. But he keeps getting speed boost and I'm scared, so I'm like, well, if he's gonna use that move, I might as well resist it. So I switch out my Reuniclus and bring in Mawile. Now, it's not Mega, but you know, it has a Life Orb, but it also has, what's that thing? Sheer Force. So that plays a part in here, even though I had forgot it had Sheer Force because I briefly looked at it and then went on about my day. But then it starts using spikes like forever, because I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to use a sword stance because I expect you not to protect. And I kind of, then this is where I wanted to post this battle because it gets really mind gamey, but even though it looks really boring, because he keeps using spikes, of course, which I'm scared of. If I bring in my Keldeo, which is the last Pokemon, I know that those spikes are going to get the heck out of me. But Reuniclus, it has Magic Guard, so it doesn't really care. It doesn't care about indirect damage. So I was okay with that. Alright, and then it does Endeavor, which I was like, what? What? Huh? What? Huh? Alright, so I really thought I was behind the 8 ball on this one. He does spikes, and now I'm like, okay, if I Sucker Punch you, then it's like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and all that. So I'm like, that's what happened. I was like, Sucker Punch. And I was like, Sucker Punch again. He's all like, no, I have Toxic Spikes as well too. And I'm like, Negro, you're drawing. You need to stop with all that. Like, really, no, you need to stop with all that. And he does it again, and this time I'm like, alright, I see what you're doing. Finally, I let off an Iron Head, and I get a 1-hit KO. Well, not a 1-hit KO, because he had Focus Sash and all that. But I finally take it out, and he brings in his Venusaur, and I'm like, okay, I got you, Venusaur. And this time I know he's not playing the game of I'm going to attack you so I can get Sucker Punch, right? So once his Venusaur comes in, I'm like, are you going to put me to sleep? I could have sworn he was going to put me to sleep, but no, he does Leech Seed, and I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I was hoping for Sleep Miss, but Leech Seed was better because Iron Head, and now this is a 1-hit KO. Your thick fat ain't gonna do nothing against my Iron Head. They always said I was hard-headed, so I decided to become a Mawile. Right, so then he brings in his Pangoro, which I'm like, well, Mawile's slower than Pangoro, right? Because I don't battle Pangoros. And this is a great lesson in know your speed tiers, no matter what the Pokemon is. And I made 2 doubly mistaken things there. Using Sucker Punch, since Sucker Punch doesn't have an added effect, initiated the Life Orb. But because Iron Head has the ability to flinch, Sheer Force lose its ability to flinch, gives it an extra 30% power, and then makes it so my Life Orb doesn't do anything. Right? Funny. But as he said, he did Power Up Punch against me, not remembering that it was banded, so I was able to just bring in my Reuniclus and knock it out with a Focus Blast. And that's the match. So there's a bunch of cool more battles coming from the PAX Pokemon League, so check it out, and I'll catch you on the flip side of tomorrow. Peace.